dolls, the Healers Club, my little healers. How's everybody feeling? Hope you're doing well. Um, as usual, my videos, you can always fast forward the beginning. Like to wait till people get in. ABC Construction Company, that's my family. 718-880-8000. If you need some work done around the house, tell them Flo sent you. Get the family discount. All right, you guys, I'm going to channel some messages because Spirit has been a little quiet today, a little bit, just a little quiet, but also a lot of nudges and tapping. Something keeps happening. You keep doing it over and over again. You tell yourself, I'm not going to do that, and it happens more. I heard Spirit say, I'm not ignoring you guys. I love you. Hello. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just focused on the channel and messages. You keep saying you're not going to do it, and it's kind of leading for you to do it more. So one of the advice that your guys have for you is please stop saying you're not going to do it. And like literally, I didn't even know I was here. This always happens when I'm saying something important. 333. This is a message directly from the guides to you saying, just can you stop saying you're not going to do it? Because here's the thing, not because we don't believe you or nothing, but it seems to me like you're the type of person, the more you tell yourself you're not going to do it, the more it happens. Like it becomes like a pressure to do good, pressure to be good, pressure to do it. I'm hearing that strongly. So there's something that you want to do. There's something that you want to experience. There's something, first things first. I'm hearing, please Spirit, all the messages that are necessary right now for the collective, for us. Something you want to do, something you want to create, some kind of business, some moving, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Spirit saying, I need you to focus on something real quick. Could you just do this for me? Can you have a little fun? I'm going to tell you right now, what's going to come to you, the answers, is when you're enjoying yourself. Go somewhere, go out, call a friend. Personally, I'm looking into, what are we in? What's today? Wednesday? Thursday? Tomorrow I'll be doing the mini readings that I have left over, and I can probably add some more people, but I'll have the house to myself for the day. So it's going to be me with my daughter, obviously, and my dog, but I'm going to have some time to myself there. I'm thinking about creating something, a space downstairs. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, but I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. And I don't, get away from there. Kaka, Luna, that's cut. Girl, get away from there. That's where everybody goes tinky. That's nasty. So I want to say this because Spirit's like, yo, look, man, I was talking to them earlier. As I get really irritated with myself too. It's like the habits. I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes, and then what do? Light a fucking cigarette after cigarette. Boredom, right? The boredom, right? I'm gonna do this, and then I don't do it. I'm not gonna eat like this. And today I like stuffed my face uncontrollably. I don't know what was going on, but it was bad, bro. I was like eating for no reason. Come on, mama. I was eating for no reason. And I hate, welcome to members, and thank you for gifting members. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Love and light to you, okay? So I'm speaking on behalf of the Pleiadian Light Body Council. This is like the high level, top tier light worker channeled messages. They're saying that you keep putting pressure on yourself. This is Spirit, like they're like, thank you, Void. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all that you do, dude. That's so me right there. That's why I love you guys. Thank you. I just read that the way. Thanks for everything you do, man. I'll be writing people like that. And I'm like, bro, you're killing it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I just because that's how much that's the passion. Like that's the real passion I have for people. And I just want everybody to be happy. Like if we could all just like, be okay. But here's the thing, we are happy, but we're making ourselves not happy by trying to make ourselves happy. You know what I'm saying to you? Like we are happy, we're fine, but we keep making ourselves unhappy by thinking that we're not happy when in all actuality we actually are happy and we have good lives and we're grateful and we should be more grateful, right? We getting into the scared the shit out of me. We're getting into these for somebody who's so tough, I really am like a You know what I'm saying, kind of person, you know. For we're getting into this mode where it's like spirit saying, "Come this way, baby. Get away from the tall grass where the ticks are. Thank you." Like this is no, no, come this way, baby, this way. That's caca, Luna. This is why spirit's like talking to us right now because they're like, ah, man, I know that you want to do this and you want to do that, and we get it, and we really are listening to you, but you kind of like putting yourself down, like you're getting in your own way with these thoughts. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, yeah, like I don't, I'm not scared of things, but like bugs and stuff like that, when I get next to them, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. And I'm seeing the number 377 right there. So this is spirit saying that, okay, the way I want to generate this message to you guys is you have to understand spirit's like trying to give you this message because you've been kind of like letting this, hold on, Luna. Hold on, please. Ew. Wait, baby, wait. I think you have a hair there. Okay. That was funny. She had a dingleberry on her butt. Come on, dingleberry butt. She had tinkleberry on her butthole. It was like a little poop just hanging from the butthole. Come on. See, that's why we love our animals and our kids. They could shit on the floor and we're like, oh, look at that little poopy. Anyway, so I see spirit saying like, you gotta stop worrying. Like, I get it, guys. I'm the same as you. Like, okay, how many of you are like this? You put massive amounts of pressure on yourself. I need to be doing this. I should be doing this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And I gotta. You gotta like, cause cause you've been so powerful in so many lifetimes that in this one, like when you don't even feel like you reached it, like you haven't even reached 5% of that power that you have, you almost feel like useless, like a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing? Like with my life right now? What is really truly happening with my life? So, what's the advice? Telling you all this stuff. What is the spirit saying? You gotta have some fun. I'm telling you right now. I'm the same as you. Those are fears that we're holding on to. Maybe it could be like for instance, I fear, and this is a legitimate fear, and I hope that this helps someone because it's not easy to share this. I sometimes fear going out because I like clubs, I like bars, not clubs, but I like lounges. I like to dance, I like music, I like having a drink or two, but I fear going to like lounges, bars, or clubs because I fear that maybe I'm gonna have a drink or two and then I don't know, maybe get out of control a little bit. Like I don't know, but I don't want to fear that. I don't want to have those fears because it's actually taken away from my social life. But it's to know thyself is better than to not know thyself. But to the point where if I'm keeping myself from going out and enjoying myself and dancing with people and having fun and laughing and yeah, having a drink or two or not having a drink or two, whatever it is, I'm still gonna have fun regardless. I don't need to drink to have fun. I dance, period. I'm a dancer. I don't that's why my hair is not fancy when I go out. I wear sneakers or shoes because I dance. I'm not there to talk. If I wanted to talk, I'll go home and talk. I'm here to dance, bitch. Shut up and get on the dance floor. Shut up and dance with me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I want to dance. Tired of going to clubs and bars and lounges or whatever, and everybody's just yappity yappity poopity poppity talking all fucking night. It's like, what are you doing? Like this is music on, nobody's dancing. I got to be the only doofus on the dance floor, like a whole loser and shit. But I don't care because I still do it because I enjoy dancing. I could dance Spanish music, all that. I'm saying this for a reason. Maybe spirit's trying to tell you, like, this is who you are. You're like an enjoyable person. People have fun with you when you're out with them. You have fun when you're out. Like you can enjoy yourself even with the most boring people because you do your own thing. You're in your own world. You're enjoying yourself. You don't care what everybody else is doing. You dance. You have fun. You can go out to eat on your own, just like me. You go to movies by yourself, just like me. Like all these things you could do and enjoy. But spirit's like, I think you need to just be a little more social right now. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mio, my baby. Yeah, I'm not here to talk. I'm here to dance. I mean, we could talk while we're dancing. Like, so, how did you? How was it? Okay, great. Did you have fun? Yeah, me too. Ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna talk to you, but like, I want to enjoy myself like that. So, Spirit's talking about this for a reason because I asked them to like guide us and let me know, like, I hear we're saying like we're kind of being over serious. We're living in sort of a little bit of fear. So what's the advice? And the advice Spirit said is that you have to go enjoy yourself a little bit. And here's the thing, don't be afraid that you're not going to have enough money to do those things that you enjoy. Okay. Who else is like this? Like, let's say you could have $5,000 in the bank, right? You have five. Let's just, that's a number I'm throwing out there. Five, 6,000. Let's do 6,000 because that sounds a little more. You have 6,000 in the bank. Listen, 80% of the people, when I go to the ATM and somebody used it before me and they don't get the receipt, most of their balances are like 80 something dollars. That's checking and savings. You know what I'm saying to you? 80 something dollars. People are literally living paycheck to paycheck. So you could be the type of person, if you're anything like me, if you don't have at least a couple of thousand in the bank, you feel broke. I don't know how you are, but for me, and then if I do, I'm kind of worried I'm gonna spend it, and I could have paid that bill with it or some shit. And instead of thinking like that, think of it. Yo, I know people that are straight up. When I say this, these bitches is broke and they're always on vacation. Always on vacation. Do you understand me? Like these bitches be on vacation 24/7 and they don't have no money. That's my point. But they go on vacations. How did you go on vacation if you don't have no money? I used my miles. I used my hotel points. I found places that have like a deal when you pay for this. It's breakfast for free and like basically living off breakfast and having like one drink. Get your mouth off the floor. Kaka, come on. You know what I'm saying to you? And they're having a great time. And here we are, like we're responsible. We have our bills are paid, our car payments are paid. Hopefully, one thing about me, my bills are gonna be paid. I don't sit there. I'm not gonna. Nobody who meets me or dates me is gonna be like, how much debt do you have? Like, I mean, I got a little something, but it ain't like a fucking break our backs kind of debt. It's like the kind of debt. It's like it's workable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has some credit card shit going on. Especially when it's your first time having credit cards, you don't really know much about them. So you forget that there's interest rates and all that. So you start using them shits and then you start realizing you're paying $50 and you're getting charged $15 in interest. Ugh, you know what I'm saying? It's tough, right? It's tough. No, it's not hills. It's like, no. Oh, she likes you. Come on, baby. Good girl. So this is like a message, right? The message is we need to enjoy ourselves more. Here's the thing. I'm not really serious. I live in New York. I live in upstate New York. Does anybody know where Bear Mountain State Park is? Any of you know where that is? Any of you? Bear Mountain State Park. That's I don't know I think it's Bear Mountain, New York. That's what the place is. I think it's Bear Mountain, New York. Okay. No, you don't. Okay. Well, it's Bear Mountain, New York. And it's called Bear Mountain State Park. Like if you're not far from New York, New Jersey, even Pennsylvania, if you're like 2 hours away, look that place up because I'm planning on doing a gathering there. We just come together, bring your own drinks, your own food. We come together and we're gonna walk, talk. We'll do it for a few hours. We'll just walk. Everybody hangs out. We talk about life. We might record some shit. We might not. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just do some walking and talking and just chilling because, and then see like because you have to like get along with people in order to be like, let's go chill, let's go out because people are strange. Like people are weird. I've went out with people and they seem cool as fuck, but like an hour passes by and now all of a sudden they're bitching, they're complaining about everything. It's like, honey, like, bitch, I don't get to go out. You know what I'm saying? You ever have those people like you tell them, I haven't been out in months and they go out every weekend and then instead of being like, you haven't been out, I'm going to show you the time of your life. They're still worried about their damn selves. Like, you see what I'm saying to you? And I'll be telling people like, you understand I have not been out in months? Like, oh yeah, me neither. I'm like, no, I've like literally not been out in months, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like for nothing. I haven't been out. So I need to be around people that are chill, relaxed, and cool. So yeah, I'm going to do that, the little gathering. And then, like I said, there's people that don't have rides and stuff. So long as you're not like an hour and a half out of the way. Like if you're like 30 minutes, I don't mind picking 2 or 3 people up. But I got to make sure I'm very clear with that because I kind of made a mistake of telling people I'll pick yous all up. And then I couldn't because I totally running madly and I had to go buy food and do all this stuff. So I got to make sure that people are like adults and they get there, and if not, you got people who meet up each other, and we just go there and talk and walk. But my point is this: that's what's going wrong right now. That's nothing bad in your life. There's nothing wrong. It's the not socializing shit that has to end with you, and with me too. I'm gonna say with me too. Spirit's trying to tell us something. We get it. Like, you're careful. You don't want to do nothing that's like, gonna hurt this or do that. You just be smart. Go out, enjoy yourself. If you're gonna have a drink or two or three, make sure you have a Uber money. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you go out with people who are responsible too, who got kids to get home to, and they love their lives and shit. Don't go out with the guy who's like, fuck it, I'm throwing it all out tonight. It's like, bitch, you better pull the car over. You know what I'm saying? That guy or that girl. So, just be careful with that. That's it. But you don't have to be so scared about going out. Another thing will be, oh my God, I'm sorry. This is bad, but it smells like angel dust over here. Like, literally angel dust. Like, I don't know if you've ever smelled, I've never smoked that shit, but I know a couple of guys in Staten Island, they used to smoke that all day, like all day. And that is exactly the smell. And it's so weird that I'm seeing my car here and I'm seeing that. And that could be like a message right there. Just stay away from people who are doing shit like that. That was the weirdest thing ever. Oof, my head just spun. I'm spinning. My head's spinning. Where are you going, bub? Luna, where are you going? Come on, come on. Come on, baby, come on. This girl gets fixated on something and she just like stays. Look at her. Now she's pulling me. I don't know where the fuck. What's your problem, bro? Come on, Looney. Here, I'm going to say this to you guys, because when I got on here, the messages were clear. I was going to say to you, first of all, the title of this video was going to be, yes, it's going to work out for you. Okay? You're like 2 or 3 hours away. See, but 2 or 3 hours is not bad because, like I said, if I have people that I get along with, I'm willing to drive an hour or two to see people. Everybody's not like that. People act like, remember when you were younger and I lived in Staten Island, where we were in Staten Island, Manhattan was over there, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx. Now, if you was to say to somebody from Staten Island, let's go drive to Jersey, can you get out of the road, bro? Let's go drive to Jersey and see our friends. These motherfuckers act like they was driving to Canada. Oh man, this shit is like 45 minutes away. I'm like, bro, 45 minutes away? Where I live, everything's 20 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but when you live in those city areas, you live there all your whole life. People ain't willing to, first of all, people are not willing to drive to you and come hang out with you. They're not meant to be in your life. That's period. Luna, you're getting on my nerves. Let's go. Really, stop fucking bossing me around, bro. It's not fair. It's like fucking gets away with. Hey, I can't with her little fucking bow-legged ass. Anyway, so don't misunderstand that. If there's somebody you like, or you're talking to someone new, a guy or a girl, if they don't call you, text you, come see you, drive, if they're not willing to drive the hour, there's people that are in love with each other that are flying out to see each other every other weekend. And they're doing it because they really want to see each other. If someone loves you, likes you, it's gonna happen. They're gonna make it happen. That's one thing I want every single one of you. Do not settle for friends or lovers or anything like that. If they're not willing to put in half the work, then you need to walk away. Like, this is a time in your life where we're not putting up. This is why I'm saying, we can go out right now. When I go out, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. Like, people that I see that are not in my wavelength and they're just on some weirdo shit, I'm not gonna even look their way. I'm just gonna be like, anyway, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm being my own world because there's no need. We don't waste our time here anymore. Do you understand? Healing with Flo and Luna. I love that. That's so cute. Oh, that would be so cute. Except for Luna is when people are around, she's a psychotic sociopath. She's like, she don't know how to just sit down and be calm until you're if you're there for 30 minutes, then she's like, okay, now I'm being calm. But she's not going to stop jumping, kissing, hugging, shaking her little ass for you. You know what I'm saying? You shake her little booty. So yeah, I think that I just wanted to say that to you guys because spirits, okay, thank you. Some of you guys are looking for that confirmation. Please say it. Please say it. Tell me that my bills are going to be paid. I just heard that very strongly. I see you in something like this, chilling. Either you're renting it or you're going somewhere, taking a trip with somebody. Look at this big ass fucking, that shit is fire, dude. Look at that. It's huge, man. That is sick. Now that's something to talk about. We go somewhere and we park that bitch and chill for a few days. We in fucking beautiful land. I have to stop cursing. They keep demonetizing me because I'm cursing, but I can't not be myself either. I don't understand why. They have people that are showing their asses. They talk about murders and stuff like that, but I can't say fuck. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, um, it's like Facebook. This is false information. I post a picture of the mountain that was shaped like a woman, and it's a real mountain that's shaped like a woman. And Spirit told me that these were the giants that were trapped in these big mountains when they got out of control and started going after humans. And Facebook was like, you can't post that, but there's women with literal nakedness on there. They're butt naked. They're butt naked on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? When I say butt naked, bitches is naked. It's, you know how many people, like, I think about, like, your family's on Facebook and they're watching, they're looking at your page and here's your ass, like, no underwear on. That's wild to me. I can't fathom it, Yeah, I just want to touch on this. I don't care, but can somebody please tell Cardi B to stop touching her face, bro? What is happening to that girl's face? You know who else's face looks crazy? Natalie's face. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I don't know what she's doing, but they're getting those cheek fillers. They gotta stop that. They're starting to look like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. All these bitches are starting to look like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with the mask on. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't really watch people like that, but I just saw a video accidentally of Cardi B and then her, like, right after that. They look like twins. What are they doing to their faces? Girl, look at her demanding to go that way. What do you want? What do you want? That way? Hey, brat. You know, it's crazy to me. Like, stop touching your face. Just stop. It's crazy. You know? Do I swallow? No, I do not swallow. I do, however, spit it right back into your face, you bitch ass motherfucker. Okay, so listen. So Spirit wants you to know if you're worried about if things are going to work out for you, the answer is yes. Oh, another thing. Something with finances coming your way. These next 3 to 6 weeks, something financial is coming your way. Yeah. Because you're beautiful women. Like, listen, I have insecurities, but you ain't going to see me injecting shit in my face. I've always thought about doing my lips. Like, just a little. Just a little, like this. Like this. Just a little, like that. Just like a tiny bit. Like that. But then I'm like, nah. Come on. I think about that. I'm like, no, thank you. Yeah, like weird cat people. That's what I'm saying. You know what's crazy to me? But it's not cat people. It's reptilians. Listen to me. Look at the faces. The reptilians, what do they have? They have like those skinny cheekbones here like this, but this part comes out, right? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like reptilian, like Draco reptilians. Look up Draco reptilians and then look at their faces. You'll see. Yeah, we'll see. You'll see. Yeah, I'll dye my hair when you suck my asshole. Okay. Seriously though, listen, honey, anybody who comes in here, you have to understand, people like me, we love ourselves. Even though we make fun of ourselves, like, I'm fat or whatever, we love ourselves unconditionally from the bottom to the top. So there's nothing you can say about us that'll make us sad. We've already been through it. I don't give a fuck who talks about me, bitch. I talk about myself. I'm fucking retarded, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally retarded. So anything you say to me, I'm just like, okay. Now, if you talk about other people, though, I'll probably get really pissed off and start arguing with you. Like, don't talk to them like that. Like that show, What Would You Do? I'm like, they are so lucky they never had me on that show. Somebody would be getting slapped. People be like, oh, and I'll be like, no, you keep that. You keep that on the show. You know what I'm saying? What would you do? You know that show. Seriously, I would beat the shit out of somebody. The way they have people treating people on that show. Sorry. No. Hi, Divine. Thank you, Joanne. I love you guys. Yeah, listen, I'm at a point in my life where when I want to look nice and I want to dress up, I'm gonna do that. You know, if I want to have like a makeover and do all that, I will. And I'll do it because I want to prove to myself that I still got it. You know what I'm saying? But I also am at a point in my life like when I meet someone, I am gonna try to look nice all the time for them because that's just how I am. I like to look pretty when I'm dating someone. I like to look nice, but there's gonna be days when I'm not gonna look so pretty, and like you have to love me both ways. Like we have to like be loved both ways. If you don't love me when I look like a homeless person, then you shouldn't love me when I look like $1 million. It's that simple, you know? And anyone who tells you otherwise is crazy, you know what I mean? But it is nice to look nice when you go out with a couple. You go out. And anyway, when you're in a relationship, you tend to want to look nice because you don't want to look bad in front of, you know what I'm saying? People, you know how people be looking at you, judging and shit. You don't want to fucking see that shit. So you kind of like tend to like look nicer because you have a reason to, kind of, you know? You know, and like my mom said the other day, yeah, but if you want to meet someone, don't you think that you should look nice? Because if you meet them, I said, Mom, you know what? I would love to meet somebody when I look like normal like this. And we start talking and they get to know me and they're like, this girl's personality. And she's kind of cute on the face. She's kind of pretty. She's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And then we start talking. And then he sees me dressed up and he's like, ooh, okay, queen. You know what I'm saying? That would be the ideal thing. You know, divine Greco. Thank you, baby. You know, that would be the divine thing. Divine. You know, how many of you keep thinking that you're on the wrong path and that you're not doing anything worth your time right now? How many of you thinking that? Because I keep getting that message that you think that you're not doing anything that's worth your time, like your values, like it's not valuable what you're doing. Hear me, yes. Father Guido says me. Says hey now. This is what dreams are made of. Yeah, exactly, rude awakening. Not doing enough, just insecurities. Oh yes. Okay. Right, perfect. So I'm gonna tell you this right now because you're watching this, right? Oh, tired? Come here. Oh, babe, look how she stops when she's tired. You tired, Mama? You got very tired? Yeah. Look at those big buggy eyes. I love you. You're my girl. Look at you. Just look at the beauty. I can't stand how beautiful you are. Oh, I love you. Oh, Luna, your breath smells like badussy. I'm gonna have to brush your teeth when I get home. I know you hate it, but I have to. Smelling like straight ass cheeks. Um, dogs, bro, their breath. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they're dogs. The fuck, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I still love her. That's still my baby because she's just a cutie patootie. Look at her. She's like a meerkat. She's always like a literal meerkat. Look how she's sitting there. I got the life. My mother spoils me. I get away with whatever I want to get away with right now. If I was to steal her credit card and go shopping, she wouldn't care because I'm the freaking cutest little munchkin in the world. You gotta see that cuteness. Look at that. Look how she chills with her foot. Look how she's holding on to me. Oh, I love you, baby. The love of my life. The one word, meerkat. Meerkat. Badussy. Smell like badussy. That's booty, dick, and pussy all at the same time. Nasl is one of my favorite ones because, like, she got no acetol. Butterface. Everything butterface is nice. Those are funny words. Remember back then how funny it was the way we used to talk? It was the best. We always had these weird ass, like, put 3 words together and make it one type shit. You know? He knows how to swipe but prefers tap to pay. You remember those corny ass jokes? Like I went to the strip club and the stripper told me that if I swiped a credit card between her ass or whatever it was, I forgot what it was. Things like that, you know, stupid jokes like that always had me laughing. What's that one with the tissue? I'm gonna do the tissue. I forgot. It's something about wiping your nose, a tissue. I forgot if you guys know that joke. Hey guys, I love you. Thank you. I feel like I'm laughing too hard for this paper thin Barbie house. Okay, let me just tell you something. Okay, so we were talking about feeling like you're not doing enough. That's why I said I'm gonna get on here, because when I was walking, the first thing Spirit said to me was like, too much pressure. You're putting too much pressure on yourselves, and you're doing a great job. Like, you gotta stop pressuring yourself right now. Like, Spirit's saying that to you over and over again. That's why they're mentioning it. I want to say that to you guys. Okay, how you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. That was the one. I love those kinds of jokes. They're funny to me. Um, you ever heard the one of the guy? Um, he was stuck in the middle of a storm and there was no one around. And so he goes, God, if you love me, send me a sign. If I should keep on living, send me a sign. And a helicopter comes down with like a rope, and he's, waiting for God. And he's like, no, thank you. And then he goes, God, if you love me, send me a sign. And a boat comes passing by, and he's like, and then the other one, it's something else. And he goes, God, I thought you loved me. Why have you forsaken me? He goes, I didn't forsake you. You asked me to send you a sign and to help you. And I sent the helicopter. You said no. Sent a boat. You said no. And I sent something else. And you said no. I don't know if you guys know that one, but I love that one. How about this one? Let me give you guys one more. This is a good one. This is a great one. Watch this. Okay. So there's a guy. He goes to a Buddhist monk, and he goes, yeah, pouring rain actually. Okay. There's a guy. He goes to a Buddhist monk, and he goes to the Buddhist monk. Hi, Buddhist monk, I need help. I need to get rid of this demon. It keeps following me in my dreams. It's chasing me all the time. He goes, every night I go to sleep, the demon chases me. And every night it's the same thing. Chase me, chase me, chase me. And then the Buddha said to him, go home tonight, and when the demon chases you again, ask him why he's chasing you. So he goes to sleep, and of course, the demon's chasing him in a dream. So he's like, and he stops at the demon. He goes, wait, demon, why are you chasing me? And the demon goes, I don't know, it's your dream, and runs off. Listen to that now. The demon said, I don't know why I'm chasing you, it's your dream. So everybody thinks these demons are after them, but meanwhile the demon's trying to tell him, motherfucker, it's you. You're the one making me come in here. I don't want to be up in your dream. I was chilling. I was out there like staring at Kim Kardashian's butthole in the shower, and now I'm here. I got to chase you in your dream like a fucking asshole the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Ask them, why are you chasing me? So I would be scared when these things would come. When I first had my awakening and I started getting powerful, more channeling and more psychic, intuitive, then I'll have these dreams where these girls like would be crawling on the floor, chasing me, trying to get at me. And one time I was like, fuck this. I turned around, I was like, stop. And I pushed her away. And I was like, what the fuck are you fucking doing? And she was like, hey, and she ran away. I stopped her because every other one I was running, I was scared. But I finally said, what the fuck are you doing? And she stopped. She got scared and crawled backwards away. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? One thing I'm gonna tell you though is stop denying this too. Like, you see people in a dream and they have like an entity next to them in a dream, like some kind of demonic entity that's like, I've seen that before. I've asked Spirit, what is hidden from me, you shall reveal it to me, Mary, and let me know like who's not good for me. So there was these girls that I was friends with, and this happened 3 times, like not in the same time, but in a row, like we were friends. The first one, she pissed on my bed in a dream, and I was like, what the fuck is that? It's a bad sign. If someone pees in your bed in a dream, urine in a dream is usually releasing, but when it happens something on your bed or like your money or your fine, they're gonna piss on your world, right? They're taking a piss on you, mate. They're taking a piss on you, you know. And then the other one, I said, show me whatever. And, bitch, I know you're not eating that shit. Show me whatever. And then they show her coming down the stairs, and she had this psycho evil witch next to her. Like crazy bitch. And I was like, guess what? That girl ended up playing me too. And another girl, the same thing. She had like this fucking thing attached to her head right here. She was walking and it was like attached to her head and it was staring at me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have pictures of like spirit in a picture. we're sitting in a restaurant and there's a woman watching us from the corner. She wasn't there. I was right there when I was sitting there. A woman watching us from the corner, and then the girl was talking to, there was like a little black, like tiny demon, a small one like this, and he had his claws in her head like this. I have pictures of it, but I don't like showing them, and I don't like to keep them in my phone. So I have them stored somewhere because I don't, that's not something that you go show around because, first of all, they don't like to be seen. They don't like to be, told, like shown to people. Come on, mama, that's enough. They don't like to be seen. So you got to be careful with all that shit. All that shit, if you think it's funny, when all these like ghost follower people, they're like following ghosts and all that shit. Suffering somehow or another. So you just got to be careful. Don't disrespect spirit. That's what I'm saying. You can't disrespect them because you don't want somebody disrespecting you, right? And now, look. I can't breathe in here. You guys are killing me, man. Your mama stay outside. If I didn't have any air conditioning or heat, I would fucking die. How people lived. I lived like that in a past life. I don't need to be living that like that right now. Fuck, I give you $500 a month. Use that for the bill. You know? Like, I hear people say that, people are living out there. Listen, I used to be that person too. I'm over here, I feel guilty because there's kids in, Thailand starving to death. Yeah, they are. I had a lifetime where I starved to death too. It was my karma. I chose it. However, I'm not saying it like that way because you guys know I cry over that shit. But I had to tell myself, like, Flo, stop crying over every kid that's suffering in the world, every animal that's suffering, every person that's suffering. How do you know they didn't choose to take that karma on? But here's the thing. The reason why I get mad is because a lot of them, they think they have to do that in order to clear their energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they don't. You know what I mean? Like I said, the false reincarnation trap where people are coming into that trap and they're being told, if you don't repent or you don't say sorry, you're going to go to hell. And then people have that in their soul contract in their mind. And now they think they're actually going to go to hell. That's what I say. But then there's people like us. We chose all the trauma and the karma we went through. We chose that. We wanted to learn. If you chose, let's say you chose RAPE, right? You chose molestation. You chose addictions. You chose toxic relationships. If you chose all that stuff, one of your missions that you said, I'm going to learn about that and become really good at learning about it so that I can help other people with that. Like, it was your main choice. You know what I'm saying? I love animals like crazy. Look what I do. Fucking every 2 months I buy this 20-pound bag of birdseed. And look what I do. I feed all the birds here. And then I have cat food out here. I'm like the animal fucking whisperer. There's the cat food back there. I'm always taking care of these motherfuckers. It's just in my nature. And, like, people around me be like, you're spending money on that, you're spending money on that. I'm like, listen, I'll get that shit back 50,000 times fold, I hate seeing kids suffer. It breaks my heart too. But always understand that that's one of the reasons why we end up staying sad, because we're thinking about how they're suffering, but we also have to understand everybody's in their own karmic thing. You know what I'm saying? And when you see people like dying in a tornado or in a wave, they knew they were going to do that before they came here. Like, it's not like this is not, it might seem new to them now, but trust me when I tell you, their soul goes up there. They're like, oh shit, it happened. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was going to happen now, but they knew it was going to happen. Like, for reasons unknown, people choose specific things. They choose specific ways to die sometimes, specific ways to receive karma, specific ways to, you know what I'm saying to you? You have 10 crows? I'm coming over. And I'm gonna let it be known that I'm taking the offer. Like, when people are online, obviously not just some rando, I'm not gonna, make sure that I know what the hell is going on, who you are. But let's say somebody's like, I'm in Australia, come visit, mate. You know what I'm saying? And I go out there and you could show me the real Australia, or France or something like that. You could show me the real France, the real Australia. Obviously don't take me to the hood to get robbed and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Just like chill, and see like the France and the Australian and the, wherever state people live in. Show me the real thing, Yeah, I want to feed some of the cats in the neighborhood, but I can't. I don't have diarrhea. I have a very healthy poop system. Thank you. How's yours? You okay? I heard Paris can be a little get Paris. Patty is ghetto, bitch. The hood. Don't play with those motherfuckers in the hood. They're not like New York ghetto. They're like shoot you in the face ghetto. They don't give a fuck. Like don't get me wrong, New York too be like that, but if you look at France, bro, you really go to the. Did you ever see the way the projects looks in the France? They look insane. If you watch the show Ganglands on Netflix, pretty good show. I can't watch it with them speaking English. I have to read the subtitles, which is super annoying. But I'd rather, because then I see that they can act and shit. Because when they start having these like American voices talk over them, it's retarded. I can't stand it because it confuses me and I don't know how the actors are really acting. But Gangland shows a part where in France they go to the hood and they go into the projects, and you should see the way the projects look. It's so weird. It looks like, remember those old towns back in the day, how they used to have like in Great Britain and stuff. They had those like, the ghetto looked nice. Like to us, we'd be like, that shit is nice. That shit is nice, right? But meanwhile, shit is ghetto. Like, it's bad. You know what I mean? Oh, here's the thing, guys. Please tell me, because I don't know who to talk to about this, but I need to talk to somebody. I'm afraid that like I'm gonna move out of here and these stray cats. What if because I was feeding them, like I caused them to like not know how to hunt? That's what I'm scared of. But then again, I think about it because there's days when they don't come for food. Like they usually always come, but there's days when they're just like, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they do still hunt, but they just come once in a while and just enjoy some of the food that I got for them. Tell me. They haven't lost their instincts. Okay, so I don't have to be like scared or worried. However, I will tell you this: when the mama, if she is pregnant like I thought, or maybe they're just fat because I feed them too much, but because I feed them twice a day at least. But I know how to. I boil a bunch of chicken that my stepfather bought for like cheap and like BJ's or something. I boil the chicken and I mix it with their cat food, the dry food and a little wet food. So it's like a lot at once. So it's like a nice handful of food, which they told me you're not supposed to feed them more than like half a handful twice a day, like once and then another time. But I put it out because sometimes like the other cat comes, so I just want to make sure they all got enough there. I worried about that for my crows. Oh, Annalisa, I want to see your crows. Oh my God, I love crows. Mine eats lizards for fun. Luna is like, she's a hunter, bro. This bitch, she's a hunter. If I let her loose out, she'll catch a bird. She's a hunter. My little babies, cause Yorkies were made like specifically, right? They were made for uh, Yorkshire Terriers. That's what they're called, right? Yorkies. They were made for like hunting. They used to take them and they used to, I think they would catch birds or something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but she's a hunter. This girl could sniff out anything, bro. Look at her. She's always on alert. Look at her. She's constantly on alert. Like it's really it's a problem. Right, Luna? What are you looking for, huh? You looking for the animals? The mammoths? And she's like a meerkat. She just keeps her head up like this. Meerkats? I think they're so fucking funny. I love meerkats, bro. Aren't they fucking hilarious? The dog looks just like me. Thank you. Oh my God. That's what happens when your soulmate dog comes along. You start to form into each other. This is my twin. Twin, where have you been? Nobody loves you like I do. Nobody don't ever. My little twin. My soulmate. My angel of light. Came to my life when I got those surgeries and thought I was going to be lazy and lay around all day. She got my ass out of that bed, walking every day. I lost so much weight because of her. Now I'm going to start every day again doing it because I was getting a little bit lazy. Even though you see me walking a lot, don't forget, like when you walk a dog, they stop a lot. They're like sniffing everything. This bitch want to sniff every corner of the earth. She pisses on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes I'm just walking, like, and I'm not really walking. Like, so sometimes I leave her inside and I gotta go for a walk and sneak out because she's like, psst, stop again, psst, psst, like non-stop. This bitch. Yo, you guys, if you've never seen The Secret Lives of Animals on Apple TV. It's probably, you could probably find it somewhere else. These motherfuckers are loud. These chorus frogs. If you've never seen it, I suggest you watch it. Oh my God, it was so good. I've never seen a reality show so good. Like, it's the reality show of the kingdom. It's so fucking fun. Crows love dog food. Oh yeah, because the crows, when I leave cat food there, they're very scared. Like, they're very skittish though, because they won't come back. Oh, it sounds like one's right next to me. That shit sounded like it was right behind me, no? Whoa. That's mating season. They're having massive, like, we need to be like those frogs right now and out here smashing each other. Them frogs is out here like, I'm sexier. I'm sexy. I got a bigger frog dick. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're out there screaming for their lives. Mating like motherfuckers. I swear to God. Paint your pool gold. God, I need a massage, you guys, so bad. My shoulders and neck are absolutely phenomenal pain. Like, oh man, it's been so. The past few days have been really tense. Like, this left shoulder, I don't know what's going on with it, but boy, I've been having to do mad Reiki on it because it's been hurting right here so bad. Oh my God. I don't know, because you know what's happening? I feel really good, like really energetic. Like, I've been waking up like 9 a.m. every day. Seriously, waking up today I woke up at 7 a.m. by the way, and I haven't even taken a nap yet, which is insane. And I strongly believe it has to do with the colostrum, the mullein leaf tea, and the marshmallow root tea, and the cayenne pepper, and these little things that I'm doing, like, turmeric and cayenne peppers and all that stuff I've been doing, and then putting the coconut oil in my belly button, trying to like put coconut oil in my oatmeal with my flax seeds and chia seeds. That's another thing. And it took a while. It took a while, but it finally. What does my face look like? What? What's wrong with it? It's ugly. Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Is that frog in the sky? I don't get it. Ah, he's in there. He's in there. I can't see him, but he's in that thing behind the tube right there. I can hear him. You see? He's right there. You hear that, right? Ah, shit. The frog is in my thingy. You hear that? It's beautiful. Thank you, Jocelyn. I love you. Why your face look like that? Like what? You're talking to a Virgo. Don't ever say some shit like that. You can't be around me and be like, what happened? I'll be like, what happened? What? What's the matter? What? Like, shit. I love you guys, Jocelyn. You're sexy. I love you, sexy mama. I love you guys. Listen, I'm gonna say this to you right now. So if you're like worried about not being on the right path, just shut up. Just shut up about it, because you are, and you're doing great, right? Spirit, what? Okay, this is another message I have for you. I'm gonna say this aloud and proud, that a blessing is on its way to you. Now, for some of you, this blessing might come to you in a way that you're not expecting, and you may feel like it's a curse. Like, no, not a curse. This is almost like, imagine like you're wanting money to like finance something or something like that. Then someone like passes away and randomly leaves you money or like something. That's what it's like. It's like, it's not a bad thing, but it's gonna be like, no, that's not what I was asking. That's not how I asked for it. But sometimes, the natural selection of life, the natural order of what's gonna happen anyway, and then you get blessed from someone else's. I hate to say it, but that's how it is. It's like you get blessed from somebody else. I don't know. Somebody's not gonna. It's something like that. I pray to God that it's not nothing like serious like that, but it feels like something like that. It feels like something like that. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Like birds get stuck. We try to get them out and we hear it. Oh yeah. Unless he's a tree frog, then he's good. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's just he's in there. You hear the way they sound like little aliens. Shut up, Luna. You scared me, bitch. Hold on. Are you okay, buddy? Oh, I see him. I see him. Look, 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 look. Watch his mouth, watch. What he choose to go up there for so he can, Luna, shush. Look. You see his mouth? Oh my God, stop shaking. My hands are shaking. Hold on. Ah, he's there. Look, it's the Froggy. It's the Froggy. Oh God, please don't jump on me. I'm begging you. Uh, uh, where is he? No, he's not stuck. He's walking. Oh, he went down. He got scared. Yeah, he went down. See, he's not stuck. I know what he was doing. He was up there because he's trying to let them all know me. You know what I'm saying? He wanted the voice to be like activated. He's smart. I think they are tree frogs, bro. I hear them up high, all of them. No, he isn't stuck. Thank God. I would have. This is bad, but I would probably just took a stick and lightly like pushed him out. But he wasn't stuck. He was chilling. He was just trying to be the king of the jungle. He found the highest, safest spot in the. You saw his mouth. That was so cute. They sound like aliens, bro. And bro, they're trees. They're on the trees. I can hear them. Look. Watch. See, they're on trees. They're like on the leaves and trees and shit. These shits don't play around. That's so cool. I know I love the sound too. He said, I'm brave too. He stood up there. He was trying to let everybody know. Flo, did you see the black woman statue? No, what statue is that? I didn't see it. I don't watch nothing news and none of that, so you would have to tell me to look at it. Yeah, these are chorus frogs from what I'm understanding, but some of them are high up. I can hear them, the leaves up high. They put a huge one in Times Square. That's what's up. Is it a good thing or are black people pissed about it? Because I don't know. Sometimes like things can offend people, or they can make them happy. I didn't hear about it, but all right, Luna, you're getting too crazy right now. What's the matter? What happened? Don't be scared. It's okay. It's okay. All right, we'll leave the cats till tomorrow to eat, so that this way they can eat what I give them. Because there's another cat. Another cat. Come on. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Eat that. Go ahead. Leave him alone so he can eat. He's scared. He's scared, Luna. Don't scare him. Go inside. So yeah, see what I do? This is what I do for them. That's me boiling chicken for these fucking cats out here. Yes, she washed the dishes. I told her, I was like, yesterday you left me a whole fucking sink full of dishes up to here. Yo, the dishes were up to here yesterday. What? Oh, by the way, does anybody else save these jars? I'm obsessed. I have so many of them. Every glass jar that I get, and anything that I get is glass. I always save it like this because they're perfect for my juicing and stuff. When I make my juices, like that milk bottle came in that bottle, which is so great. I loved it. Saved that right away. I always save jars, glass jars. I'm like obsessed with them. Look, and I'm obsessed with cups too. Anybody else? Look at this cup. It's so cute. I love these cups. The Dunkin' cups are my favorite. And stuff like that. Mostly glass and metal and like stuff like that. And stainless steel is what I use. Then there's all the caps that I save and everything that I reuse. I reuse everything that's glass. See, because it's cute, and I could make my little plant medicines in it. It's great. I love it. Yeah, I love saving because when I make like plant medicines and stuff, I like to save them for that reason. I put like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm making my oregano oil, my homemade oregano oil with I made it with olive oil, and it's been there for like 3 weeks now. It needs 2 more weeks to fully ferment. This is my cayenne pepper and castor oil mixture that you rub on your joints when you're in pain. It's amazing. And then I made my own oregano oil. See, it's still fermenting. You put it in like just like that, and then you put it in a dark corner in your cabinet for 6 weeks, up to 6 weeks. You can do 7 if you want more. At first, when you put it in, nothing, then you start smelling the oregano oil, like, and it's just plain oregano oil, like tea. The tea is the loose tea, and I leave it in there. And I can take drops of that a day, and I'm chilling. You know, wish I could share. I literally was just doing my dishes. I feel real. Oof. Oh, the oregano oil, it's easy. You just you buy oregano oil, like loose oregano oil tea leaves, like the loose ones. You pour it in there. You use olive oil, the dark bottled olive oil. If you're going to use olive oil, make sure you use the dark bottle because the lighter bottles, they usually have less polyphenol in it. And polyphenol is also in dandelion roots in the stem of the dandelion. And polyphenol is incredible for your gut, incredible for your teeth. It's really good for you, polyphenol. So your olive oil has to have more polyphenol than anything else because the polyphenol is what helps to uh, cleanse your gut and stuff like that. It's really good for you. There's so many benefits to it. I can't even. It's antiseptic, antibiotic. It's crazy. It's like a medicine. Mm. So you just fill that up with oregano leaves up to here, and then fill it to the top with olive oil. Give it a mix and leave it in the cabinet for 6 to 8 weeks. That's how you literally make. Did you know that that's how you make literally any plant? Like not all of them, but let's say you want to make like rose hip oil. You take roses, like clean, stiffed, and dried roses, and you mix it with like a carrier oil, like jojoba oil, is best carrier oil from what I'm understanding because it's light, it's not too heavy. Castor oil is a very thick carrier oil, so if you're going to use that, a carrier oil is just something that you're going to put onto the leaves or the plant to carry the plant. You know what I'm saying? It's a carrier oil. So if you mix castor oil with jojoba oil, it's better, especially when I use it for a face clean cream because castor oil is super thick. It lays on thick, you know. Alcohol too. You can make it with alcohol. You can make it with there's ways. Bro, just literally Google that shit. I have the books, the medicine books that teach me how to make a lot of stuff. The bomb, like the freaking the daisy and yeah, not daisy. The what you call it? Dandelion roots. Mad easy. You just let them dry out and then you take them and you crush them and then you put them on in with a like a uh, beeswax and the other thing. Beeswax and the other cream. You know the one that everybody loves. The I can't. My brain is farted right now. Has farted 4 times already. Yeah, get a glass bottle if you're gonna make the avocado seed with alcohol with isopropyl. Make sure it's isopropyl alcohol. This one. This is medical grade alcohol. The other one is not like this. You want to get this isopropyl. So you take a glass. Make sure it's glass because it's not good in the plastic. You're just gonna have microplastics in it. A glass thing. You fill it. You put an avocado pit. You cut it up. Throw it in there and then you just fill it up to the top with isopropyl alcohol, mix it up and leave it in. I'd like to leave it in for like 3 days before I even try to use it. Then you spray it on your joints. It's incredible. Cayenne pepper is also incredible for that. Like you take some castor oil, jojoba oil, but I like to do all castor oil, but everybody likes it different. And you just put like 3 tablespoons of cayenne pepper in there, put it in one of those jars, shake it up, leave it for 24 to 48 hours, and then use it. No, use like 1 or 2 tablespoons, not 3. You can make your own like nettle stinging nettle soap. Mad easy. It's easy. The reason why many of us aren't doing that, like if you don't live alone and you don't live in your own house, let's just be real. Like there's people up in the kitchen, you're like trying to fucking do something, and people walking by and all that. It's annoying, but like a lot of times people think they're so hard, but they're actually simple. They're very simple to make your own things. You know? Yeah. Me too, Nicole. Same thing. I make Chat GPT make me like flyers with my face And me, okay, so you go on ChatGPT and you say make a flyer and you send them a picture of yourself to manifest things if you want. This is a great tip that people don't share because they want to keep it to themselves. But anyway, you go on ChatGPT and you do stuff like this. I'll show you. I tell them to make me this. Hold on, let me show you guys. I got you. Give me a second, 1 second. Where is it? Like, I'll say, show me what I look like with my spirit guides when I'm older and wiser. And then they send me a picture like this. Okay? Or this. And and literally, you want to know what's crazy? When I had a dream, remember I told you guys they had a white dress with the red ribbon? And that's the picture I made. Or this, when I was younger. I asked it to do it when I was younger. Or just not younger, just me in an alternate dimension. Show me what I look like with my spirit team. And I didn't even ask it to put a crown on me or make me stand in the front and everybody wear white. It just did it. So I believe ChatGPT is a great way to have your guides. Then I said, show me what I look like in 4 different dimensions. And they sent me that one, and this one. And this one just bugs me out because that's just like, if it's me right there. That's me. That's fucking me. That's so crazy. And then I'll show you another one. Just so you know, you can manifest like this. It's easy to manifest like this. I said, show me in front of my house living in a farm with my home having like plants and a lot of gardens and my home in front of it. And then there's one more I want to show you guys. Okay, like this. Make me a flyer that says Flows Healing Oils and Herbs. See? So you can manifest like that. You keep it in your phone. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like you can manifest you having those things. It's a good way to do that. Let me see the other one. Hold on, because this one was kind of cool. Hold on. This one was kind of cool. I wanted to show you guys. I don't know where it is, though. Oh, this is what I said I wanted my bathroom to look like. Oh, yeah. So I said, show me with in my kitchen. Like, just show a person by a kitchen. And I just picture that's me. And that's what my kitchen, exactly what I told them to do. I said, I want the cabinet see-through and I want all my glass jars to have oils and herbs in it. And I'm standing in the kitchen making tea. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. It's so crazy, bro. You could do stuff like that. I said, show me my bathroom and I want a black bathtub, look, with checkered flooring and a black shower. But like in my eyes, those are made with tourmaline. It's not just black. That's tourmaline on there, like black obsidian and tourmaline. That's how I want it. With the window there, that's how I want to be taking baths and shit. And then I also like this one too. This one was nice too. But no, that's ugly actually. I don't like that one. That's the one I told him. No, I yelled at ChatGPT. No, I didn't say do that. Me yelling at ChatGPT. You know, like I want like obsidian kitchen table, like a black obsidian kitchen table with amethyst in it. Like that's my dream. To have like my house be full of crystals. Like in every corner I'll have like one large, extremely large crystal. This corner, a crystal, clear quartz on that corner, an angel quartz on that corner, amethyst on that corner, moldavite, you know, so my house is charged up and that shit is protected. It's charged the fuck up, you know? That's the dream. Yeah, keep that energy clear, you know? That's how I want to be, man. I want to live like that. Like, that's the kind of life I envision for myself. I envision me having that kind of, like, dream life where when people come over, they automatically sense a feeling of, like, release. When they come in my house, they're like, what the fuck was that? Just walked in your house and I feel like 10,000 pounds of pain just left me. You know? I want my backyard to have like a fireplace area where we can all sit outside and somebody could play guitar and we can talk and hang out and roast marshmallows and tell stories. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I have like a specific vision, like where we're sitting by the fireplace. I don't want no grass around there because I don't want to worry about ticks and mosquitoes. And then I'm gonna boil some citrus like lemons and orange with clove and stuff like that and ginger, and I'm gonna boil that, and then we're gonna light the candles and put like oil in the orange, and then light the orange because that shit lasts forever. You know that if you put like the orange and you put a wick there and you add water or something or oil, forgot exactly how, that shit stays on forever. So things like that. So when we're sitting outside, nobody has to worry about ticks. We don't have to worry about mosquitoes. We don't have to worry about bears or animals coming in because I'm gonna have a huge fence, like really tall fence, all around my house. So this way, when I have my little jacuzzi, my cold shower, my cold bath, and stuff like that, and my little sauna, I don't have to worry about like getting out of the shower and there's a bear like, "Hi, can I come inside?" You know what I'm saying? I have like specific visions of how I want things, and it's very picky, but it's the way I want things. It's the way I want to be comfortable like that, you know. I want like a natural pool if that's possible, like a saltwater natural pool. I know I heard that they're like expensive and hard to keep up with, but I'm willing to put in the work if I'm able to swim in natural water instead of chlorine. Because chlorine, like I can't stand chlorine. First of all, putting your hair in chlorine is so terrible for your hair. It dries it out. Like your hair is like fried, like literally your skin. It's not good. So like right now we're fixing the pool, and I told the guy like do not put. Last year he put mad chlorine in it. Shit stunk. This year I'm like gonna very minimal chlorine because that smell is crazy. I know there's natural ways to clean pool water, and I'm gonna look into that. You were looking for property on Zillow. That's another thing. That's another thing. You have to do that. Manifest by looking at properties that you like looking at places you think are nice, like, and just keep looking at them. You know. Whenever they cook in the kitchen, for some reason, my room likes to take all of the smells. Come here, Pookie. Look at my baby. You see how this is why I love this girl. Look at her. Look at my babe. I sit and look where she is. Look at my angel. She's my best friend. This is my little bestie. And I love her so much in that. Mommy loves you, baby. She's my little beauty. Those pretty eyes. Those pretty big ass Pleiadian eyes she has. Yeah. It is, Jocelyn. It's funny because tourmaline tarot, I just saw that. Literally, we were talking about tourmaline just now. I love tourmaline. Like, what's your favorite crystal? I need to know. What's your guys' favorite crystal? I think I really love like the white angel crystals. I'll show you. I think I have one here. Sure. Let me see. This one, like this. These are kind of my favorite ones, I think. Like these. These are real pretty to me. Can you believe the earth naturally produces this? Isn't that incredible? Look at this one. See what I say? When I say I want crystals like this, huge ones in the corners of my house. Look at this. Look at that crystal, bro. That is insane. I love you. When I get jealous, watch this. This is my baby, Luna. This is my baby. You like my baby? So she went, bitch, I'm your baby. When she was a baby and she wouldn't come to me, I used to go like this. I used to put my hand here with nothing on it. And I used to go, oh, you put. And she would run to me because she thought I was kissing someone else. My little angel. Your mama loves you too much in the kissing. I love you, stinker butt. Come here, you angel bear. You're the perfect dog. Nobody's better than you. There's nobody better than you. I'll never find a person and a lover like you in my life. Little floofalufagus. Oh, she's the best. She doesn't like when I touch her ear. She cried early. She screamed out mad loud. Okay, what's the crystals you like? Spirit quartz, pink tourmaline. I know, those are so... Pink tourmaline is one of the prettiest things. But there's one that I don't know what it is, but it's green. It's super green, and it's very crystally, but it's... Yo, the green color, especially like anything turquoise with those sparklies on it, like the white one I just showed you, but it's like a dark emerald green. Oh my God. So beautiful. Hematite, yeah. Hold on, I got something here. Hold on. Let's look at this. Hold on. That's why I think if someone hung out with me, like a girl would hang out with me, she'd love it. Like, we'd have so much fun. I'd be like, hold on, I have a tarot card for that. Instead of I got an app for that. I have a tarot card for that. Here. Okay, let's see which crystal we need right now from Spirit. See, look at that. I was just saying a color like that. Aquamarine. Look at this. Moldavite is powerful. At first, the first time I used it, oh my God. Look at that beautiful moon. The first time I remember using Moldavite, the first time I still have it in my closet. I wore it. I had a headache all day, and then, you know, like these colors. See those colors? It looks like Emerald City from The Wizard of Oz. Spirit quartz, amethyst, yeah. And then I love these colors. This is like Atlantis. In Atlantis, I remember seeing these colors. For some reason, whenever I see these colors like this, I remember Atlantis. Like we used to have all those colors everywhere. It was always very prevalent. We had like these crystal quartz. They were, when I say humongous, 2 crystal quartz, and people would come up and they would charge our energy and we'd be able to heal ourselves. And, you know, I was able to do like my oracle messages during those times. What are you blabbing about? At least I am blabbing. What are you doing? Jerking off at home? To little kids, probably. This is gorgeous. These are beautiful, too. Look at that. Agate. Agate is beautiful, but white quartz is beautiful to me. I love that. It's so plain and beautiful. Labradorite is gorgeous, man. It is so pretty. Does anybody do tarot here? You guys do tarot cards? Pull me one card. Pull one card. Let Spirit guide you to pull one card for me. And tell me what card you got. Look at whenever I have a boo-boo, look at this girl. Mommy's boo-boo, you're licking mama's boo-boo. Good girl, thank you. She heals it too. And as soon as she licks it, it starts to feel better. Every time, bro. This girl can heal me. She's always licking my wounds, and then my wounds feel better. From what I understand, dogs have something in their saliva that helps them heal their wounds faster, because if they're out in the wild, they have to heal themselves. So they have something. Don't accuse others of what you do exactly, and it's shameful. Thanks, Mr. Blue. I like your name, too. You're cute. You're probably handsome, too. But you're just a brat. That's all it is. I dabble. I'm not sure what my deck is, though. I read, for just now, I just read deck for some reason. Super beginner? Okay, fine. Pull me one card. I don't care if you're a super beginner. Pull one card for me. I want to see what card you get. 5 of Wands reversed. Oh, that's good. That's good. Because the 5 of Wands, to me, upright is like problems and issues. Chaotic thinking, like your mind being chaos, and in reverse, it's more the calm, the storm that led to the calm. That's how I feel. You don't have to be proficient. We should just do this one day. Let's just get on Zoom one day, and those of you who like want to read tarot, I'll teach you how to like stop trying to like think that you have to be like everybody else and know exactly what you're looking at. All you gotta do is go with how your intuition. Like, you know how many times I've done this with people and I've been like, no, stop thinking. I want you to say every word that comes out at first. And I'll be like, yep, see, exactly. That's exactly what's happening. And they're like, people will do it. 6 of Cups in reverse. That's not bad either. Queen of Cups upright from Angel Wisdom Tarot. Yeah, boy. I got the 10 of Cups for you, mama. All right, Nicole. I got 2 of Cups. You hear what that's saying? Problems are leaving. The 6 of Cups for me is more like, it's because after the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups to me is like right before the manifestation, because the 7 of Cups to me is the manifestation card. So it's like you said the and then the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and then the 5 of Cups, 555, by the way. And then she said the 10, and then she said the 2. So it's like letting the chaos go right before the manifestation. Abundance is coming to you, and then you're meeting someone who's leading you to that. And then the Temperance in reverse, you don't have to be patient no more, because whatever you wanted to come is coming for you. Lots of Cups, yeah. Emotions, fulfillment, alignment, allow. Wow, spine tingles. Oh my God, girl. Yes. Tarot for beginners. I love that. I love that. You know, that's how I feel like people are so gifted. And you know what it is? You're overthinking. Don't think. You know how I learned how to read? I watched like the older women. You know those older women on YouTube that have been doing it for like 20 years? Okay, you know who I watched? You know those women that are like the gypsies, the gypsy women? That's who I watched. And they like did tarot like in the office for a long time, and then all of a sudden they found YouTube and they started doing it there. Those women, because they read actual, like they read the tarot cards how they're read, exactly how they're read. And then what I did was watch them, listen to what they would say, and then I started using my own intuition with the cards. Like I would listen, know the meaning of the card. I would take that meaning. At first, when I started reading, you know what I used to do? I started like this. Like I was on YouTube and I had this big, like, you know, those big things for school, that those construction papers. And I used to read for you for the people on YouTube and stuff. And I used to look at what the meaning was. But then I would look and I'd be like, oh, the Two of Cups. This looks like some kind of union, togetherness. It would say something like that. And I'd be like, I see two people having fun, laughing, and love. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I started. So don't tell me you can't start, because I started by like with a cheat sheet. That's how I started reading. And then after like 2 months, that's it. I was like, fuck this chart. I don't need this shit no more. Then I just started going in, you know? That's why I say start somewhere. I guarantee you, you know, there's plenty of room for you guys to make it in the tarot world. Like, I'm sure many of you are going to start there and you're going to end up, you know, bigger than that. That's why I tell you guys, like, you're psychic, you're gifted. That's how I started. I started off with tarot, and then I was like, I think I can talk to spirits. And then I was like, I think I can channel. I think I'm dreaming about the future, you know? It started coming to me little by little. And then I would get like these wild messages from spirits and in my dreams, and they would tell me shit about different planets, and they still do till this day. Last night, by the way, let me share this dream I had with you. We were doing some kind of like game show. Like it wasn't a game show. It was a competition for something. And it was like almost like Donkey Kong. There was this big black donkey who was chasing me around. Big black donkey. He was chasing me around. And then I got away from him. And then I ended up in this Tibetan monk monastery type of thing, where we were on these like magic carpets. But the whole place was glowing. Like all the letters were glowing, and it was like some Thailand Buddhist Tibetan monk type of place, but everything was glowing. The water was glowing. It was like crystal. The magic carpet I was on, riding it like this, it was glowing. The letters and the writing was glowing. It was like ancient writing, and I saw all of that. It was insane. I was like in another alternate dimension doing some type of fighting someone off and then jumping into there. Like oh shit. I gotta tell you guys this. I just heard, what's that word? Before you like do something, preparing, practice. I'm getting hit in my right ear. Look, hold on. I gotta tell you guys this. I need to tell you, okay? I need to tell you this shit is important. Because I was just thinking that, and then spirit just hit me in my right ear, so. What the fuck is that word when you're preparing for something before you go to battle and stuff? They are training you. You're training for something. There you go. That's the word. Yeah, you're training for something. It was the Empress card. Thank you, Angelica. I love that. I get that a lot, the Empress card a lot. Because I used to be, I told you I had a dream about being an Empress in a past life. I was in love with he was like the guy who worked in the castle or something, but he wasn't royalty, and I was in love with him. And he was like, tonight, right? We're leaving tonight. And I was tall, skinny, and fucking gorgeous. Like, I was like, damn, I wish I looked like that today. Bitch, I was tall, pretty. I had thick ass hair my hair was always like this. This is why I'm always wearing my hair like this, because in the dream, my hair, when I was the Empress, my hair was like this. It was up with like this big poof here. I'm like, no wonder, I always like my hair better that way. I always think my face looks thinner when my hair's up, right? So, because I have a round face and I look like a fucking chubby cheeky when my hair is down. So anyway, she's standing there like this and she's looking, and he comes down the stairs. I come down the stairs and he comes to the right and he goes, tonight, right? We're leaving tonight. And he's like talking like that. And I was like, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, we had planned to run away together, and then I played him the last moment. He was broken up about it. and like pissed. You know what I'm saying? Preparation, training, that's what I feel. What do you think about 80 plus people all having the same dream about a real bridge never been to in real life in Japan? We found each other through an IG videos. Yo, what? Having the same dream about a real bridge, never been there in real life, Japan, we found each other. It could be that your souls were seeing something, and was it like scary or was it a good dream? Like you just, and then you all met up on a bridge and that's it. It could be like your souls are connecting back again. We are so connected to so many souls from so many lifetimes. It's not surprising to me that we link up in the astrals and all the time, because I see people linking up in the astrals all the time. We're always meeting up here, doing this, doing that. It's like, we're still connected somehow or another, It was scary. Okay. Could be telling you guys something that's gonna happen. Hopefully not, but that's what that's what it could be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like that's a warning. Like from what I hear, people like when there was like a massive tsunami and stuff like that, people coming out afterwards being like, I had a dream about it. And it's like a whole bunch of people said they dreamt about a tsunami like a week before that. You ever heard of that? There's a word for that. I forgot what they call it though. In the future, I just want you guys to know we literally have floating restaurants in the sky, and like it's peaceful and everything like that. But there's also futures where we're on spaceships battling each other for political reasons, and I never really see anything about religion in other I don't about religion in other time, space, or dimensions. I really rarely ever see that, ever. Like, I think, no, I've never seen anything religious. That's the weirdest thing about it. Never. The only thing that is remotely religious is like when Jesus showed up in my dreams a couple of times, but he was warning me pre-pandemic. He showed me that everybody was going to be flipping out and people were going to get sick because of the towers too. Not just because COVID, they were getting sick from the radiation from the towers. He stood on top of the towers and he looked at me and I was like, Jesus? And he was like, and he fell down and he was standing on top of like the 5G towers. This is before anything ever came out about that. And then Mary, I was in the street. Thank you, Rado. I love you. Thank you so much, babe. Recently with Mary, I was in the street with a little girl. It could have been my daughter, but we were standing there and all these people were looking at me and I was like, why is everybody looking at me? And then they were like, look, it's them, it's them. And me and the little girl got lifted up to the sky. And when we got up there, like 20 crows came together to write out the word Mary. And I was in the sky, like, and the little girl was like, I'm scared. I was like, don't worry, we're flying. It's okay. Every time we fly in a dream, I fly in a dream. People around me are like, how do I do that? And I'm teaching them. I'm like, okay, now run. Now let go. I'm like teaching people how to fly like Peter Pan. It's so crazy, bro. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. So fucking cool. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, Tourmaline, when I had that dream about Mary and shit, I was like, what? I'm still trying to figure out what exactly it meant though, because I know that was significant. That's not just some dream I had. That shit meant something. Yeah, I am doing that here. I'm teaching people how to fly metaphorically here. It's true. It's true. But that dream with the Mary thing, because I know I'm connected to her, because I've also had another dream about her where we were in another planet and she was like a celebrity there. Like she was on the screens, on the monitors. Remember? Do you guys remember the dream I told you recently I had about myself? When I was like telling myself I'm not pretty and this and all that, I was like calling myself ugly and shit. In the dream, I was walking. We were in some like futuristic looking like streets, right? And I can't even lie to you, 20 feet tall. I have never once seen myself in a dream so vividly that I thought this is real. Like I walked and I was just walking down the street, la la la, and then I saw me. I was 20 feet tall. I had a t-shirt on and underwear, and I was in the middle of the street, and I was like, la, la, and I was like looking cute, and I was like turning my hair, and I was saying hi to everyone. I was like, hello, hi everybody, and everybody's beeping the horn, flow, flow. They were all screaming and shit. It was weird. And I looked at myself, she looked at me, I looked at me, and she went like this to me. Hey, and I was like, oh my God, you look great. She was like, like that. And I just kept walking up. Yo, I woke up like, what the fuck was that? Yo, I've never seen myself like that in a dream ever. That shit was the wildest shit ever. I dreamt of mycelium being dropped off to the pyramids. What's mycelium? Is that a crystal? What is that? That's significant right there. I dreamt that I was a Pleiadian man and I had like blonde hair and blue eyes and I was getting some kind of like machine that was gonna save the world. Me and the guy were talking and he was like, don't do it, don't do it. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm stopping it. And I went and I like pushed a button on some machine and I changed the whole world. Mycelium is fungus. I think that's representing like all of the garbage they do to the pyramids. They disrespect. They fucking digging up tombs. You know how bad that is? Imagine these. That's why you think all that shit that happened, like when they're digging up tombs and all that, like Thoth's temples, Thoth, his temples and all that. Those things were supposed to meant to be stayed closed. And they said one day somebody's gonna release me from this curse, and I'm gonna come and wreak havoc on the world. You know what I'm saying? You know those movies when they let out they go into the tomb, they take them out, and then all of a sudden there's chaos. These people are retarded. They don't understand that you're fucking with magic. What about that guy? A long time ago, he went to go dig in the tombs and stuff like that, and it said like that. I think it was what's the name? With a T. With a T. It's with a T. It's a long name. Somebody will know here. Yeah, that's a movie. The Mummy. That's a movie. But in real life, the guy. Shit, it's with a T. It's a long name. Something. The guy ended up digging up the thing, and then like within 3 days, his girlfriend died, his dog died, and he died. Tutankhamun. There you go. King Tutankhamun, I believe it was, and he ended up digging up the thing, and then like within 3 or 4 days, or within like 24 hours, simultaneously, him and his dog died, and his girl, or something like that. I forgot. Look up the curse of Tutankhamun, the guy who opened the tomb and then ended up dying, and a couple other people died too. They had all passed. Yes. Oh, so I had the same dream about being in an airport that also has trains, but I never leave. I also dream about Waterloo. I wish I knew what it meant. I'm gonna tell you what it meant, sweetheart. You came to the right person. Trains and airports. Understand me right now that people in the astral worlds travel exactly like we do. They don't fly and jump around. We're not talking about these higher ascended beings. I'm talking about the lower astral planes, like where people are stuck and your conscious is stuck there in some form or another. Trains and airports, and you never leave. That's spirit trying to tell you that there's something there that you need to break free from. Because like if you have this repetitive dreams that you're on the train, you're trying to get somewhere, or you're taking a bus and you're jumping out into some sort of city and you're always going to these cities, and that's in a way there's a part of your consciousness that's still traveling through these astral dimensions. And if you don't want to do that anymore, you have to break the karmic cycle with yourself. But also a lot of us choose to experience these astral projections, and we choose to experience them. So you're not being punished. It's not a punishment. There's a reason why sometimes we choose to do work in lower astral realms or the astral realms. We choose to do work and to do things, and sometimes like we could feel like we're stuck there or there's something wrong with us, but in all reality, that's how you're releasing things and you're letting things go. Yeah, Tutankhamun. Yeah. And then there's that other one, Akhenaten, something about Akhenaten. But you're going to see right now, because the spirit's saying that recently a lot of people have been like messing with portals and stuff like that, but we have to get that all back under control, you know what I'm saying? Because it got out of control. People were like messing with fucking portals heavily. And now it's like the portals are closing up again. Spirit says that they're closing up the dark portals again and helping people be free from all that shit. Because it got out of control. It was bad at some point. It got really bad. At some point, I know that it got really, really heavy. Yeah, I could not.
I have dreams that are real life. I won't say because it's explicit. My back. From the Native Spirit deck, you got 2 cards that are in order. Smudging Ceremony and Wounded Healer. Oh my God, Smudging Ceremony and Wounded Healer. Without even looking at the cards, I can see something right now. And it's a Smudging Ceremony is meaning clearing something. And the Wounded Healer is Chiron, like the Wounded Healer. And it's telling me that, like, that's who, because I know that's who I am. I'm a healer, but I'm also, like a lot of you, very wounded. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to put, like, oils in my nose because I get really dry. But, and those wounds could still be hurting us. Like, there's things that we're doing that Spirit's trying to make us aware of. Like, if there's stuff that's been bothering you, or you've been going through something, or you just can't let something go, you know, your body and your soul is carrying pain from other lifetimes. If you dream of water a lot, you are of Lemurian descent. Yes, Lemurian and Atlantean. So if you have like a lot of dreams of you being in the water and stuff, and like, especially if you're going through stuff, like let's say like I had that dream where we were in the water and it was like glass tubes and we were traveling through the water. That was Spirit telling me like we are from Atlantean times, and they're showing me how we used to travel, you know? So yeah, Lemurian starseeds and Atlantean starseeds are usually connected a lot to the Pleiadians, to the Nephilim too, because there's good Nephilim and there's like evil Nephilim. Just like there's good everything, evil everything. Not everyone who's like from a good name is a good person. You know, there's good and there's evil in everything. So don't ever get it twisted, because there's good reptilians. There's the ones that brought knowledge. That's like the serpent in the Adam of Eve. She brought knowledge to humans. And then there's ones who wanted to keep us stuck. You know what I'm saying? Just different types. You know? Look how thick my hair is looking, bro. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? My hair is looking thick. And it's like, because I swear to God, lately I've been like looking at my hair. I'm like, damn. You know, it does need a nice trim and a color, but it's really healthy and thick right now. That's how, I haven't seen my hair or felt my hair feel this thick for a while. And it feels really good. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get it all dyed like this. See, because that's salt and pepper. This is from dyeing our hair black. Did you know that black has red undertones? And because you dye it, it leaves those red undertones there. And so it does that. Like, it keeps your, that's why so many people who have these always end up with these red colors, because we've been dyeing our hair black for a long time because we're trying to cover the grays. So my hair is naturally like this. You see, it's like salt and pepper, black and white, basically. See, like it looks kind of yellow in this color, but if you look like this, you see what I'm saying? So all I have to do is get them to match all of this to that. So I'll see if it's even worth dyeing it all like that, or just doing with demi-permanent, semi-permanent, demi-permanent color, you know? Yeah. Why does our hair have the same wavy mess? My hair is like not curly, not straight. It's just confused all the time. Yo, guys, I want to tell you something. When I saw this chiropractor, he was doing her jaw. He was like, if your jaw, look at your jaw, go like this, and let it go. Where does it land? See, like mine lands that way a little bit, like that. So what you want to do every night is take your jaw and push it to the other side. Go ahead and do that. Do that every night and massage here for the TMJ that we're getting right here in this area. And you see the cartilage? Feel the cartilage. This is bone. Don't press the bone. The cartilage area is under the bone. See under the bone? Like your cheekbone, you want to go under these bones and in the cartilage, or like right there. Oh my God. Do that every night. You're gonna see a difference in your pain. Shit is so painful, bro. I get like really stiff neck a lot sometimes. Like, I don't know why, but lately I've been trying to like really, it's the way I sleep. I'll go into these deep sleeps, like deep ass astral traveling stuff, and my neck will be on my pillow like this all night. And I wake up, I'm like, oh. mommy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And the way I sleep, like I go so into my deep sleep that sometimes I'm like sleeping like a fucking cow. Yeah, lymphatic drainage is great. Massaging your stomach too, around your area. You want to do your stomach draining. I have that machine, you know, on TikTok, the one that shakes you, the lymphatic drainage machine. I use that as much as I can. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'm tired. Gonna get some good sleep tonight. I woke up early. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get some rest. Again, like I said, my whole head is like, oh my god, it's so tight. I'm gonna massage that and massage it and meditate it out of me, because that's how it works. Like, you need to meditate that shit out of me. And another thing, the great thing is this. Oh yeah. It's the best when I put ice on my jaw and right here. Right there, right behind my ear, see? And then I use these. I use these two. I keep them in the freezer. This is how you're supposed to do it, like this, see? Like that. Like that, and you pull it to the back like this. Just follow this bump. You see that thing? And then it goes, oh, right there. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Yo, that shit is horrifying. Oh my god. Oh, mommy. You ever touched here and there's like a fucking pain right there that they do feel good? That's why I like to keep them in the freezer. And put it on my eyes like this. It feels so good. It feels nice. Keep it in the freezer. You'll love it. Oh, right there, baby. Yes. I feel like I need to get used to ice baths. I feel like if we did ice baths, our lives would change, bro. You know, you see all those like white people doing that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get my ice bath today. How about the women that live in like Iceland? They take ice bath dips. That's their birth. She said for her birthday, I'm going with my friends to dip in the ice cold water. That was her birthday. That's insane. That's awesome. And then when you do this, you'll notice your double chin doesn't look as big, because it's like all the stuff gets stuck here, and so you gotta press it away, because your double chin's not even that bad. It's just it really needs to be. Oh my god. Anybody else? All right, guys, love you. I love you guys. Why do people come in here and be like, shut up speaking? Just, you know, you can just swipe up and go away, right? Okay, ain't they? Right there, then. It's okay, you're a little slow. You understand. All right, guys. I love you. Good night, guys. Love you. See you tomorrow. Hi, Sierra. Love you. You see, when you do that just for a little bit, look how my skin looks after I did that just for like a minute. Imagine if you did that for 15 minutes a day. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love you. Is the filter on this? Oh, yeah, it was. That's how my skin looks. I kind of picked my skin here and here and here, but it still looks nice. You see this? This is from waxing all our lives as women. These dark spots here. All right, you guys, good night. I love you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm coming like around 12 or 11 to do the mini readings, and we'll do other stuff too. Okay? Love you. Bye.